Conceptional trauma. So, what can go wrong with the conception? Let me explain. We come to Earth with a desire to live a wonderful life in joy and love. Few of us dare to be born otherwise. A wonderful life in joy and love implies some things and exclude others. It implies to be expected, to be wanted, to be fully embraced and loved. To the coming child, this is expected to be the most blissful moment of all times, the ultimate joy. In no way does the coming child comprehend the possibility of experiencing anything but that. Not the slightest deviation. Oh, by the way, what could a slight deviation look like? Well, maybe something like a tiny moment when the parents to become are not completely coherent in their conscious approach and invitation to the child. Copulating in order to become pregnant, in order to marry, in order to get out of the spheres of the parents' control. Well, that is not perceived as a slight deviation. That is nothing but a breach of contract. To the point where the coming child has to consider, is this how it should be? And one step further, is it worth it? And ultimately, is it even manageable? Almost half of all fertilized eggs become miscarriages from all sorts of reasons. One reason, which is seldom mentioned anywhere, is the one described above. On the other hand, those of us who decide to live with it do have a hard time coping with the dire consequences. Conception actually leaves a good part of us with heavy traumas. It is understandable when you think about it. Conception is a point in time. It has no extension. Therefore, when the conception is over, this point is all there was in life. This point in time was the entire life. If it was a bad experience, well, then the whole life up until then was bad.